Welcome, respected friends. 800th day today, our Shwethashwathara Upanishad study. God's Guru's grace, without even one day break, we are studying all our Ishakena Kata Prashna, Undamandukya Taittiriya Aitareya, this Shwethashwathara Upanishad. Gratitudes and congratulations to each and every one of you who have regularly participated and came whenever it was convenient to you. Let us continue the study of Upanishads till we reach the ultimate goal and all our other sadhanas also, with which we invoke the Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannatha, Devatagana, Gurugana, Shastragana, Kripa. We beautify our Vyaktitva personality so that we can serve the world, we can do sadhana too. Our 7 sadhanas, like every day, with more love, respect, let us do of Vedic chanting, of mantra dhyanam, common sense thought, Guru and Shanti mantras, Sankalpa for the entire universal spiritual good, our Upanishad mantra ucharana, Shwethashwathara, and studying the Upanishad with Sri Adi Shankara Bhashyam, last chapter, last three slokas, sixth chapter, 21st sloka, the adhikari for this Brahma Vidya and the necessity of studying this Brahma Vidya under Guru Shishya Parampara. Another very important uddeshya of this is that this when the lineage is continued, then the Shastra Jnana Parampara, then Moksha Marga Parampara also is passed on from one generation to the other. That every disciple learning from his Guru should keep it in his mind that if the Guru has not taught, how will he learn it? Therefore, if he doesn't teach, then how can the next generation learn? Therefore, the Guru Shishya Parampara should continue. Only then the Shastra Jnana, the Moksha Marga, the Adhyatmika Jivana, the right and righteous way of living also can be passed on. Anywhere the chain is broken, then the next generation will go astray. Again, to bring them back onto the track, it will be a very, very tough job. So here we are, friends, with our 7 activities. First one, Vedic chanting. Again, from the Atharvana Veda, we have seen, we have prayed Agni Devata, Vayu Devata, asking to eliminate all the Shatrus who do do Dvesha to us and whom we also have to necessarily hate. And remember all 4, 5 examples. Our hatred to those who disturb our Adhyatmic sadhana, our Sanatana Dharma Samrakshana, our hard work, our noble life, our progress. Whoever are disturbing it, our hatred towards them is like the judge giving punishment to the criminal, like the doctor giving medicine, like the soldier shooting at the enemy, like the parents scolding children, like the teachers scolding the children, like the Lord punishing all the dushta. So there is no malice in our heart, there is no that personal vengeance or hatred. It's in the self-defense, protection, necessary feeling. Today, after seeing Agni and Vayu Devata, same mantras, we invoke the Kripa of Bhagavan Surya to eliminate the Shatrus and protect us on the path of Bahya Dharma, Sanatana Dharma, Adhyatmika Dharma. Mind you, for all the prayers to answer, we have to be pure in our intentions, nobilities. If we are impure, then all our prayers will not be answered or they will boomerang only. Keep that in mind. Okay. Again, the Rishi is Atharvana, Devata is Surya. Mantra is same. O Bhagavan Surya, you have the Tapana Shakti in you. With that Tapana Shakti, all the Shatrus who are hating us, whom we are forced to hate, let all the Shatrus be scorched by your Tapana Shakti. So too you have the Harana Shakti, all those who are hating us, whom we have to hate, just do the Harana of them. You also have the Deepti Shakti, with that Deepti Shakti, do the dahanam of all those dushta shatrus who are hating us, who are forcing us to hate them. So too you are the capable of creating shoka, all sorts of shokas, dukkha, bhaya, utpada, paraspara gharshana, paraspara vinasha, create everything in those who are hating us as well as whom we have to hate because they are blocking our healthy path. Finally, you are full of tejas. With that tejas, make them tejo rahita, nistejaha. All those shatrus who are hating us, who are troubling us, therefore whom we also have to, in the interest of individuality and totality, we have to hate them. And our hatred is as we gave the 6 examples. Start. ॐ अथ अथर्वणवेदान्तर्गत स्वीयसंरक्षणार्थं शत्रुनिर्मूलनार्थं सूर्यपरमात्मानमुद्दिश्य सूक्तम् ॐ सूर्ययत्ते तपः ॐ सूर्ययत्ते तपः तेन तं प्रतितप तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः ॐ सूर्ययत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः सेकंड सूर्ययत्ते हरः सूर्ययत्ते हरः तेन तं प्रतिहर तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः यं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः थर्ड सूर्ययत्ते अर्चिः सूर्ययत्ते अर्चिः तेन तं प्रत्यर्च तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः यं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्तेऽर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः फोर्थ सूर्ययत्ते शोचिः सूर्ययत्ते शोचिः तेन तं प्रतिशोच तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः फिफ्थ सूर्ययत्ते तेजः सूर्ययत्ते तेजः तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः यं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि यं वयं द्विष्मः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Now we'll chant it 5 times. Now this is a great occasion has come to us. We have to encash it. Your own personal life, outer, inner, whoever are doing the troubles, known to us, unknown to us. Many people are not known to us in a silent, secret way. They trouble us, they destroy us, they try to. So all those dushta shaktis, dushta vyaktis, dushta durgunas, my ajnana, my moha, my kamadi vikara, my own vasanas, my own slaveries to my upadhis. They are all, I have to hate them. And Lord Surya should eliminate them. So to outside, whoever are, right from the constitution onwards, the government onwards, the variety of departmental people onwards, the friends, the relatives, the neighbors, whoever are disliking us and hating us for unreasonable reasons, all their mind should be settled. They should go away from my life. They should be eliminated. Pray. This is the most powerful occasion for us to powerfully pray. In the same way, pray for the country. The entire Desha should be safe. Whoever is thinking, working against our Bharata Varsha, all they have to be eliminated. O Surya Bhagwan, eliminate. You and I, if we deeply, powerfully, with full faith pray, they will be answered. So to pray for the entire universe, for the entire universal good and peace. Whoever are obstructing, knowingly or unknowingly, in a micro level or macro level, let all of them be hated and eliminated. And more important than all this, the most glorious, this Vedic Haindava Samskriti, Sanatana Dharma, which is for every human being for his ultimate evolution. Whoever is disliking it, hating it, trying to destroy it, the mere thought of troubling Sanatana Dharma should eliminate those Shatrus, or Dushtas. Knowing the glory of Sanatana Dharma, everybody should come into this fold, embrace it, and make their own lives beautiful. All the offshoots which have come out of Sanatana Dharma, hating Sanatana Dharma only, like the children born to the parents, hating the parents only, is no good at all. So let the Sanatana Dharma dveshins should be hated by us. What is the hatred? The six things. The judge to the criminals, the God to the negative people, the doctors to the patients, the parents to the children, the guru to the disciples, the soldier to the enemies, like that. Our hatred is pure. Our hatred is in the interest of the goodness, in the interest of the nobility, in the interest of the spirituality, in the interest of the entire universal growth. It is required. That force is required. Hatred, anger, they're all forces. They can be properly, positively also employed. That is an art. That's a great skill it is. May that skill come to us. If we don't do that, then we compromise, then we become weak, then we allow those negativities to overpower. Thus, again and again, the Rama Mandiras will be broken, the Shiva Mandiras will be broken, the Krishna Mandiras will be broken. The Hindus are divided, they are weakened, their Shastras are destroyed. The Hindu people are troubled, Sanatan Dharmi, if we become weak. So, again and again, those tormentations, sufferings will continue. If they should not happen even once again, means this is what we have to be very strong and powerful in our sankalpas, prarthanas, pratignas, and our own prayatna too. And nothing wrong, everything is good. If not all the devatas, the bhumata went to Bhagavan Vishnu, he would have not come as an avatara to eliminate the Rakshasas. And the Rakshasas would continue and troubling the whole goodness. You saw in Tulsi Ramayana recently how many of the skeletons Sri Ramji saw and asked, who are they? They are all the Rishi, Munis, Brahmanas who are killed by these Dushta Rakshasas. Then Bhagavan said, I'll make the whole earth without these Rakshasas. Yesterday, latest, he was asking Agastya Muni, give me the upaya how to eliminate this Sura Shatru, Deva Shatru, and Shatru of the Dharma. So we are in line with our own, the Lord and Shastras and our Rishis, and we are in line with the universal good. Not even an iota doubt should come in our minds. Pakka, what we are doing is right, and it is right for us to do it. Start 5 times. Om Namo Narayana. Om Suryayatte tapastena tam pratitapa. While chanting it, pray to Surya that these prayers are answered. Again. Om Suryayatte tapastena tam pratitapa. Yosman dvestiyam vayam dvishmaha. Suryayate harastena tam pratihara. Yosman dvestiyam vayam dvishmaha. सूर्ययत्येर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः ॐ शान्तिः 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 अगेन् ॐ सूर्ययत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्येर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते तेजस्तेन तमतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः ॐ शान्तिः 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 थर्ड टाइम ॐ सूर्ययत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्तेर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः ॐ शान्तिः 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 फोर्थ टाइम ॐ सूर्ययत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्तेर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते तेजस्तेन तमतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः ॐ शान्तिः 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 लास्ट फिफ्थ टाइम full concentration, full shraddha, full bhakti. Oh Lord, if you really are kind and ready to bless us, you have all the capacity to bless. Here I am praying. First, eliminate all negativities from me, may not become obstruction to myself and to the world and Sanatana Dharma. Then, let the entire universe be freed from all those dushtas who are doing the dvesha of goodness and dharma. I am praying here, you can bless. If you were waiting for my prayers, I'm sorry, I delayed, I didn't know. Now I know, I am praying to you. Please answer. ॐ सूर्ययत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्तेर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः ॐ सूर्ययत्ते तेजस्तेन तमतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः ॐ शान्तिः 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 each are required tam atejasam kuru tam tam prati shocha tam prati archa then tam prati hara and tam prati tapa उनको तपाओ उनका हरण करो उनको जला के राख कर दो देन उनको शोक दिलाओ एंड most important is this that entire tejas of them should go away because tejas is something important. Yesterday you saw in that parliament and all, so the bill could not be passed. So the tejas, the negative tejas should go away. Positive tejas only should grow. Done, friends. We have enjoyed our duty of praying to our devatas who are powerful enough to answer our prayers and do the needful. What is needed is good should prevail all the time. Sanatana Dharma, Sanatana Dharma, when we say the Sanatana Dharma, the eternal reality. And eternal reality propounding all this, our Vedic Haindava Samskriti. Now, in our second topic today, respected friends, we'll be chanting the Mother's Gayatri as we are doing every day. Yesterday it was so beautiful, Lalita Gayatri. Same today, Ambika Gayatri. Ambika in Sanskrit means mother. And he is the universe, she is universal mother, the Jagan Mata. You know, we have the Mukha Ambika, we have the Lalita Ambika. So here the Ambika is the Parvati Mata. Her we are praying to. She is Shakti Swarupani, Krupamayi, Karunamayi, and she can remove all our dukkha. She can even give our Shakti to defeat our all inner defeating weaknesses, negativities. Keeping that in mind, Vidmahe, just in the heart, have the form of Mother Ambika, and tell to yourself, I know you, Mother, you are Sakshat Parabrahma Swarupani, Adipara Shakti, Jagannatha, Parameshwari. You, when prayed, when Upasana done, are kind enough to bless us. We know it for certain. That's called as Vidmahe. Then let us do the Upasana of hers in our heart as well as in our Puja Mandira and enter into the deep Dhyana Sthiti. Dhimahi. Now pray to Mother. Prachodayat, O Mother, not even one moment to be wasted. Every moment we do the sadhana to reach you. Having reached, every moment we just serve you. Do the prachodhanam. Right? Now the mantra is what? Om Maha Devyaicha Vidmahe. O Mahadevi. You are Devi of all the Devis. Then Maha Shulinyaicha Dhimahi. And in your hands you have the Shula, always to protect the good, because without the power, without the ayudhas, the negatives don't listen. India was weak because we never had nuclear weapons and all. So because of those great people, we started getting it. Now so much of army power. The whole world knows, therefore, they don't take India lightly. And right now, every day we are making our, what do you call, uh, defense more and more stronger. We have to make it only. So for that the proof is every of our devatas have ayudhas. So here also Mahashulinyacha Dhimahi, the mother has got that great shula in her hands, protecting the good on his path while he is going on. If any enemy negative comes, to eliminate. Then comes Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. O motherly mother, please bless me, do the prachodhanam that I am able to be on the right path. Let me fully aware of myself. Let me able to do the right things. Right? O Mahadevi Vidmahe Mahashurine Dhimahi Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. Enjoy chanting 7 times. This is our beautiful practice session. Every day we are doing here. Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Mahashulinyai cha Dhimahi Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Mahashulinyai cha Dhimahi Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Mahashulinyai cha Dhimahi Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Mahashulinyai cha Dhimahi Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Mahashulinyai cha Dhimahi Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Mahashulinyai cha Dhimahi Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Mahashulinyai cha Dhimahi Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Mahashulinyai cha Dhimahi Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Mahashulinyai cha Dhimahi Tanno Ambika Prachodayat. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे महाशूलिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नो अम्बिका प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे महाशूलिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नो अम्बिका प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे महाशूलिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नो अम्बिका प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे महाशूलिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नो अम्बिका प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे महाशूलिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नो अम्बिका प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे महाशूलिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नो अम्बिका प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे महाशूलिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नो अम्बिका प्रचोदयात् ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं सौः श्री आदिपराशक्ति अम्बिका मात्रे नमः ध्यायामि आवाहयामि स्थापयामि पूजयामि मां रक्ष रक्ष परिपाहि परिपाहि सनातनधर्मस्य रक्षणं कुरु कुरु आध्यात्मिकसाधना अनुभवं प्रति प्रचोदनं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा ॐ श्रीमात्रे अम्बिकामात्रे नमः These prayers deeply done have their positive effectiveness. Then day by day when we mature in doing these prayers with more concentration, with more bhakti, more shraddha, and with full awareness at the time of praying. Like whenever I pray, Mam Prachodhyat, when I say, in that Mam, I include the entire universe of beings. Let, O Mother, enter into every being and set right the impurities in them, remove and set the positivities in them. I remember all people known to me, unknown to me, who are friends to me, enemies to me, in this life, earlier life, who have come, not come. To every jiva, I pray, O Mother, your blessing should make them Sanatana Dharmiya Adhyatmika, so that they are on the path of evolution. So, in this way, expanding the vastness of the prayer, depth of the prayer, intensity, adding to it, sense of urgency, make Mother restless with our restless prayer that immediately she comes and blesses us. कभी कभी जिद्दी बनना है for good things to happen quickly. In this life of hours of evolution, thousands and thousands of variety of the arrows or the techniques we have to have and must have the art of knowing which is to be used at what time. All are required. Like if you go to medical shop, 10,000 medicines are there. All are required because which patients come with which disease, what time, we don't know. You go to a supermarket, 20, 30,000 items are there. Because who comes with what need, we don't know. In the vegetable market, hundreds of vegetables are there, fruits are there. We don't know which is required at what time. So too, we should have all ideas. That's why these common sense thoughts every day we are learning. Which works what time, we should know and employ it. Mechanical shed you go or the mechanical tools shop, 10,000 items are there. Electrical shop, 10,000 items are there. Because कौन सी चीज कहाँ जरूरत पड़ती है, don't know. सब होना चाहिए. Okay. Thank you, friends. We have done two things of our Vedic chanting, our mantra dhyanam. The third one, our common sense thought discussion. Today's common sense thought is mm, it is very difficult, very tough. Yet there is no way but we have to do. We have to do because it is of greatest benefit. Because it is of greatest benefit, even though it is difficult and tough, yet we do our best to do it with all the best of love, respect, and intention. This is the thought today. It is very tough, it is very difficult. And yet it has to be done because it's as the greatest benefit. Because it has greatest benefit, even though if it is tough and difficult, we will do with all our best of efforts with love and respect. What are those things which are very tough to do but inevitable to be done? One, three things we talk. One, objectively looking at ourselves. It is very tough. Objectively looking at ourselves. Then, in that looking, observing what is there in the present, what is going on in that. All the time, we have to have an eye on our own selves. Very tough to do, but what to do? There is no way we have to do. When we do, a lot of benefits. Therefore, make a practice to make it a habit. And while doing so, let there be love and respect. Second. Third, having objectively seen us, having observed us, it is very tough, difficult for us to note down where we are going wrong and accept it. It's a big subject. I'm just giving the subheadings to you. But there is no way, as a human being, an intelligent being, so called intelligent being, the intelligence is not asking others to accept we are intelligent. No. Intelligence is to use intelligence in such a way that others are bound to recognize that intelligence in us, acknowledge us. One of the very important utilization of intelligence is this, that recognizing and accepting these are the places I am going wrong. It can be thousand things that are there in my life. It is very tough to observe, to note down, and to acknowledge. To objectify, observe, note down, acknowledge. And more tough is to know how to rectify that. And what is the positive antidote, opposite of this? Recognizing it's very tough, but there is no way. We have to do that. And then really consciously putting efforts to remove all those negativities, to also include those all positivities. Very tough, but there is no way. We have to do it. In that only there is benefit. Here the benefit is we become well, we grow, we evolve. Because we grow, we evolve, let the tougher than the toughest thing is done with all the love and respect continuously. Now the ideas, the items, one by one, I need not share. You are wise. Putting myself objectively and health wise, what am I doing? Finances wise, what is my position? The mind wise, how am I? The thoughts wise, what I am? My the convictions, the sankalpas, the goals, the aims. What am I having? What are they going on in me? My attitudes, my intentions, etc. ये सारा लिस्ट देन एक एक लूँ मैं तो फिर 1 घंटा लगेगा. The idea we are giving, objectifying and observing our own self. After objectifying what's going on in all this every moment. It's an every moment job. Like the traffic police, every moment you'll have to look at all the traffics coming. Then you must know where to put that red light, green, yellow, orange. We have to be a traffic police in our own life. Continuously, constantly. What's going on? In whatever the language you talk about, in the spiritual language of, from the guna standpoint, from the sadhana standpoint, adhyatmikata standpoint, whatever, from the duty standpoint, objectify, am I doing my duties or not? Objectify, am I doing my sadhanas or not? हर एक चीज आप इसमें डाल लो. Then all the things, objectification, observance, knowing what's going wrong, accepting it, knowing how to eliminate them, knowing how to replace them by the positive, and being practical in that consciously. These are all very tough, but there's no way. In this only, there is a chance for us to improve us. Who will improve us other than ourselves? And there's a great joy as we grow, evolve. Nature makes grow only the animals. Grow also nahi protect karti jati hai, little push it gives. But the human beings, they have to grow by their own effort. In leaps and bounds, they can grow if they utilize all the inner and outer powers, talents, abilities, resources given if they are used. And because this is a necessary job, make a habit of doing it very lovingly, doing it very respectfully, this job. First one. Okay. Second also is same, but only the subject changed. Like in our Vedic chanting, the subject is same, the Devata is changed. The other day we did Agni, yesterday Vayu, today is Surya, tomorrow Chandrama, day after tomorrow the Jala Devata. It goes on. Here also, the thoughts are same, but the subject is different. As it was tough, difficult for us to objectify ourselves, now ourselves ki jagah put the Jagat, the whole world in front of us. At the micro level of our own closely knit people, at the macro level of entire country, entire Rajya, entire country, entire earth, entire solar system, entire globe, universe, we should be able to objectively observe, which is so tough, we said. We already said it. It's very tough. फुर्सत ही नहीं होता, टाइम ही नहीं होता, एनर्जी नहीं होता, कैपेसिटी नहीं होता. That all we know. But increasing that is the real Purusharth. Then observing objectively and noting down what's going wrong in this world at the total level. What's mistake happening at the total level. Knowing it is very tough, isn't it? Like today, what's the biggest negative going on in the whole world? Bhautikavada, the materialism, the extrovertedness. The Jada matter is more valued than the living beings. Then the outer world is valued more than the inner peace of mind. At the total level, this negativity is going on. So we should be able to observe it. At the whole Bhugola level, it is happening. Not only in me, my own self personal, my own family members, friends, neighbors, पूरा दुनिया ही इन चीजों में फंसे है. Like that, observe them. That one is the cause from where many effects are coming. The Bhautikavada is the cause. Thereafter, the extrovertedness. Then the very important one word is excessiveness in everything. Excessive, what is needed? No. Greed is the one which has become important. Excessive. Everybody wants so many things of every category, so many. बर्तन चाहिए तो घर पूरा भर के रहना है, कपड़े चाहिए तो घर भर के पूरा भरना है, जूते चाहिए तो घर पूरा भर के रहना. You understand? That is excessive things has become a wrong trend in our hearts, for which we are wasting all our resources. We are wasting the natural resources, which we are misguiding the world. Isn't it? At the time of death, whatever the extra money, extra clothes, extra buildings, extra houses, extra properties, more than our utilization, whatever we have earned, at the time of death, whatever we have, that much time is wasted, that much energy is wasted. So if you have earned 10,000 crores before dying, 10,000 crore money energy is wasted by you. It was not required. If you have 3 houses, 4 plots, you will stay only in one house, no? उतना हमने time waste किया. These are all very subtler things which don't click to the impure hearted people of today. Whether they click or not, the truths remain truths. Therefore, we keep on talking about them. Example. So, the whole universe में भौतिकवाद बढ़ रहा है, अधिकता बढ़ रहा है, excessiveness. Then, too much of selfishness growing. Because of which the patience, the tolerance, the forgiveness, the cohesiveness, the love, the togetherness, they are going away. People are becoming alien to each other. And no need to wait for aliens. You are alien, your own tone, your own family. They are alien to you. Very rarely, when too necessary is there, we make a phone call. In what Mahat Karya we are doing then? Eating, sleeping, watching TV, Bewakoof number one, isn't it? So these are the total world level negativity is happening. Many more. We are destroying the nature, we are destroying the other living beings. They all go and complain to the Lord. Then the Lord will see that we are also destroyed through all these natural calamities. So, objectively watching the world, observing it, knowing what's negative going on, then what is the positivity that has to be brought? Most importantly, what is my role? What is my role? And the biggest weakness in all of us is what? We want to be so selfish within ourselves. And हमारे दायरे में जो है हम उतना ही करेंगे उतना भी नहीं करते लोग कुछ that we don't want to come out of our comfort zone. That's the biggest problem, especially for the Hindus. मैं मेरा भगवान मेरा पूजा मैं करूंगा बस द पड़ोसी हिंदू को या पड़ोस में मंदिर को कुछ हो रहा है तो मैं कुछ नहीं करता मैं जाऊंगा ही नहीं बाहर is the worst of the mentality, which is so destructive. So waste means waste. What is required in today's world is to eliminate the negative to establish positive. Each one will have to become aggressive by coming out of his own comfort zone. In that, the readiness to sacrifice these personal interests. Remember, when the personal interests were given more importance, then the Desha, etc., the enemies attacked and they sat on our head. The French, the Dutch, the Portuguese, कितने इतने इतने नंबर में आए. But we were in our own personal interests, so they could easily defeat us. Same way, when the personal interests were sacrificed at the altar of the nation, from those terrible Rakshasas, again we got our freedom back. Is it not enough an example? है ना? And we are such a stupid Hindus, even after knowing that हमारे लिए पुनर्जन्म होता है, even after knowing that when we die for a noble cause, we get even Swarga, etc., yet we are not ready. So much attached. That shackles we have to break. Individuals ready to sacrifice for the total is today's slogan that is required. I should be replaced by we, all. So, like that, knowing what are the solutions and applying them, what I can do from my side, isn't it? This is the second toughest thing, but required. When done, then only the universe will be at peace. When the world is at peace, then only we can eat our food and digest. पूरा हर जगह आग जल रहा है. Do you think you can be peaceful? See, yesterday in Yoga Vasishta, the entire Raja Vidura's Rajya was burnt like hell only. You can see the people's hahakara, the Sainya dying, their family members dying, the animals dying, burning. क्या terrible scenery, Baba. All that is avoided if we have that observing capacity and take actions at right time. Right? This is the second thing. Third one is also important. More personal, particular is about our own Sanatana Dharma, Vaidika Samskriti. It's more important than the about two, if you ask me personally. Objectively observe what is its position in totality. In the birthplace of this Sanatana Dharma, the India, Bharata Mata itself, right from the constitution through the politics, how the Sanatana Dharma is discarded, denied, insulted, eliminated, devalued. We have to observe. We have to objectively. And what you call criminality is happening against it, in which our own destruction is there, our own harm is there. Observe person, every individual level, total level, individually. How many are doing the yajnas, the upasanas, pujas, the satsangas, the study of the shastra, the bhajana, the kirtana. Even little bit people are doing. How much they are doing with shraddha bhakti? Think about it. So too collectively. Huh? What is the position that's going on now? Temples are there, but are the pujaris doing the puja systematically? As the management aiming at through the temple, invoking the God's grace for the entire world? Are they doing the things like that? And the bhaktas who are going, are they really noble and divine and higher in their intentions when they go to temple? Temple is my samskriti. I will visit my temples regularly, do the upasana for the universal good, spiritual good. कितने लोग कर रहे हैं बताओ, है ना? Not doing people anyway, not doing. Enemies doing anyway, inimical things. Those who are doing, how much is there clarity in them? How much perfection in them? So this is what objectively we have to observe. What's happening to Sanatan Dharma? How much the Vedas, Purana, Shastras are being respected, valued. At one time, one side, extending all gratitude salutations to individuals or organizations or so many of the groups that are working. Thanks to them. How many publishers are there who are publishing the Shastras? We don't notice them. We have to notice them. We have to respect them. We have to thank them. How many samsthas are working on it? Every samstha is sacred, isn't it? Respect them, value them, acknowledge. At the same time, for their work not to be effective, what are the negativities? How to eliminate them? Where is the drushti dosha? Is the head himself has got dosha in his drushti, or the followers have the dosha? How to rectify it? You know, सनातन धर्म के दृष्टि से कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में what are the things that are there? Every one of us have to study constitution and see, because for India the Rajakiya and Rajyanga are the Shaktis, political and constitutional. If in the political and constitutional parlance, if the things are against Sanatan Dharma, you can never serve with thousands of organizations working together also. You cannot, because the political power is powerful in democracy and it runs on constitution, so constitutional power. We have to go into them, we have to raise slogans to eliminate these articles of the asamanatas, inequalities, biasnesses against Sanatan Dharma. So many. Why should the endowment department should be there and taking money of our temples? From that onwards, why somebody should be given preference for various vivahas or yatras, etc.? Why not Hindus, and how long and why? Even to the extent of the reservations. Question it. Today's modern world, no, merit only. If the merit is not valued, if non-merit is valued, then how can the quality of the work be of the highest standard? By this, negative only done. We told you one day, given too many reservations are given, because of which the forward caste or Brahmanas are not supported. Two things will happen. Because the reservations are coming easily, the SC/ST will enjoy remaining as SC/ST. They don't become Brahmana. And the Brahmanas, because they have no way to live life, they become SC/ST. Therefore, the whole country will be without the wise Brahmanas who can guide us through the Shastras and spirituality for the higher life. This will be the worst negativity. What should be the goal of government? Every SC/ST should be made Brahmana, so that everybody is Brahmana in their hearts and doing their outer professions. But with this system of reservation, SC/ST continue to be the same. They are never allowed to become Brahmana, and Brahmana for the sake of jine ke liye, they have to become ST/ST. Means those type of things. It's a big subject. I'm just hinting at you to think. This is how very subtly the things are planned. And we have to become wise, open. अब आज नहीं तो कब फिर, अब नहीं तो कब. In this way, at the constitutional level, political level, social level, we have to observe what are the things that are happening individually, collectively, totally, in a family too. Are the parents sincerely teaching the children the values, the spiritualities? So, if not, what to do? How to bring that? ये सारा हमको very tough है करना. हाँ? But what to do? It is necessary. Only through that we can really make the world beautiful. Always याद रखो, in this funny world, the negative forces eternally will go on acting. To counter it, the positive forces have to go on acting. Like on our body, thousands of variety of bacteria are always there, trying to destroy our health. So continuously with good food and good habits and exercises, we have to have the healthy immunity to counter that. Isn't it? The devils will always will be there. Kruta, Treta, Dwapara, yeah, Kruta Yuga mein, all the Chandamunda, Sura, Rakshasa, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyakshatena, Treta Yuga mein, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, they will be there. Dwapara, Duryodhana, they will be there. In Kali, you know who are they. Then, where in Kruta Yuga all these devils were there, the Devi was there. In Treta Yuga, Rama was there. In Kali, Krishna was Dwapara. In this Yuga, so many rishis, munis, saints, sages, and people like you all are working. Work together. It is necessary. Working for good, noble cause has no end. Only while pursuing Brahma Vidya, Moksha, that for the time being, we can stop that work and do study Shastras and realize self. After that, again, the work is that only. To do the Tattva Prachara and Tattva leading goodness Prachara. And it is everybody's sacred duty. Not recognizing it, we have taken up Bhoga as the duty. योगा है कि ड्यूटी भोग है बताओ किस चीज को हम ड्यूटी के दृष्टि से देखना है अब क्या देख रहे हाउ ड्यूटीफुली वी इंडल्ज इन आवर ब्रेकफास्ट लंच डिनर with all the special items made every day and how beautiful we are for our these classes our upasanas our sadhanas our sevas our duties किधर है बताओ is it not totally a wrong concept bhoga is a duty and yoga is not at all duty is it the right thing at all at the very root level only when we are wrong how can we are right at the higher level अब जब सीड सो किया वो सीड ही भांग का पेड़ का है मानो no you cannot expect tulsi leaves coming from it isn't it उससे भांग का ही पेड़ आएगा जो इंटॉक्सिकेट करता है so too when we take the bhoga as the duty not the yoga first basic root level only we are wrong and then every level will be wrong only. So today's thought is it is tough but it is inevitable when it is done then only there is evolution therefore do it with love and respect and what are they our own life what's happening in the world and the Sanatana Dharma spirituality. Three things. And be aggressive in doing good and invoke all the powers for doing the good. Keep on doing it. And I want to tell this topic more exhaustively another day, but I'll just hint at it. Is it what is it? In this way, our life in the world outside, our service to Sanatana Dharma, our own personal spiritual sadhana. Complementing each other, we should learn to balance all three. When we qualify for the only spirituality, slowly the other ones we can live. But focus on all these three things. Again, like yesterday, the Gurudevs, the Shankaras, the Vyasas are the examples for us. Maintaining their inner spiritual goal or experience outside vigorously. They went on contributing to the Dharma, Sanatana Dharma. See that? They are examples. और इधर उधर देखने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. We have got the best of the examples and inspirations. Draw inspiration from them and day in and day out work towards that. In that effort, forget I, forget me, forget mine. All my upadhis are his gifts given for me to serve him only. ऐसा दृष्टि बढ़ाते जाओ बस. Then only from our own personal mistakes and problems arising because of our personal mistakes, we rise above. Nahi to nahi. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो येरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं निधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् ॐ करुणावरुणालय पालय मां ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगत्यर्थं धर्मसंस्थापकानां नित्यनिरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादिमन्दिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरन्तरशास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुघ्न शाश्वत समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्माद् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रतिभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नमध्ये कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः अद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओम नित्यानंदम निराधारम निखिलाधारम अव्ययम निगमाद्यगतम नित्यम नीलकंठम नमाम्यहं पारायणम अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः 789 ओम उद्गीतमेतत् परमं तु ब्रह्म तस्मिन् त्रयं सुप्रतिष्ठाक्षरं च अत्रान्तरं ब्रह्मविदो विदित्वा लीना ब्रह्मणि तत्पराः योनिमुक्ताः संयुक्तमेतत्क्षरमक्षरं च व्यक्ताव्यक्तं भरते विश्वमीशः अनीशश्चात्मा बध्यते भोक्तृभावात् ज्ञात्वा देवम् उच्यते सर्वपाशैः ज्ञाग्नौ द्वावजावीशनीशौ अजो ह्येका भोक्तृभोग्यार्थयुक्त अनन्तश्चात्मा विश्वरूपो ह्यकर्ता त्रयं यदा विन्दते ब्रह्ममेतत्. We have done our 6 activities. This channel, our these activities, so tough na. एक नहीं दो नहीं छः छः सात सात चीजें कराते. But is it not giving an opportunity for us to harness our own inner abilities, capacities, that in one go, in 1.5 hours, we are able to do not one or two, but 7 things effectively with full interest, with full shraddha, with full bhakti, with full ekagrata. This is training given. And those who have understood it, those who are sticking to this, they are in a different way growing in their life. They are maturing so much. Each of the activities is so sacred. Whether it is Vedic mantra, whether it is Gayatri mantra, whether it is common sense thought, whether it is remembering Guru Parampara, whether it is praying, doing the Shanti mantras, whether it is a universal Sankalpa, how sacred each one of them. They have to be done all the time in our day, 24 hours. So, as an initiation, as an inspiration, as an information, here we are giving, what you call, catering to those necessary things in this class. And we are not doing it. The Ishvara is getting it done through us for the whole world. And our Upanishad mantra Parayanam puts us onto the path again. Okay, ultimately our goal is to realize the self. For this as the goal to be reached, to become qualified, all the other things we have to do. Do all of them selflessly. They give purification. We become qualified for this. And then, last but not the least, the study of the Upanishads is our ultimate job. And now, where do you get in this way in 1.5 hours 7 activities? कहीं हो रहा है दुनिया में, anywhere in globe पूरा. And this we are doing from last 5 years without break. And this Upanishad Shwethashwathara today is 800 days. 800वां class है आज. First of all, be happy that we are doing it. And whether doing it better way or not, can it be improved upon, what is the outcome? They're all again subjects definitely to be discussed. It should not be neglected. That also we'll discuss. But the mere fact that we are regular itself can give us a joy. And do more justice to it. do it more nobly, more attentively, then the results will be also equally great. I am so very delighted with this. When I look back, my last 6 years are not fully wasted. At least through these classes, some time is utilized. उतना तो तृप्ति है, पूरा बिगड़े नहीं. And like this one class of 7 activities, I have 7 classes the whole day. That way, more than 20 things are done per day. That's how we are on the path. We are kept. Our goal is maintained. Left to ourselves, how quickly we get lost in the world. We all know we do classes. Good. Those are regular. I appreciate you. Those are not regular. I suggest you. Just don't give options, opportunities. Don't be cheated by your own mind and ego. These are the two things they cheat. Mind by projection and sentiments, ego by justifying it. Cheats us. Use your intellect. Sharpen it. See what is Shreyas, what is better for us. And do that only. The intellectual honesty, the courage of conviction, the satyam, they are the most important things in any individual and total's growth. So, respected friends, in our Shwethashwathara Upanishad, 6th chapter, 21st mantra, let us chant it. तपः प्रभावात् देवप्रसादात् च ब्रह्मः श्वेताश्वतरोऽथ विद्वान् अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच सम्यक् ऋषिसङ्गजुष्टं तपः प्रभावात् देवप्रसादात् च ब्रह्मः श्वेताश्वतरोऽथ विद्वान् अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं Provacha samyak rishisangajustam. Mitro, in this shloka, the content is sufficient to discuss for 21 days. Every day, same thing can be discussed endlessly. That much important is this shloka. We are seeing one angle every day before entering into the study with Bhashyam. Such a beautiful shloka, complete shloka, necessary shloka. And what is said in few words is so sacred, so complete, so important. Now, one way of looking at it is this. Be careful. This Shwethashwathara Rishi, with Tapo Prabhava, with Deva Prasada, because of the Prabhava of his own tapasya, because of the Devata Prasada, he has known, realized the Brahman and became Mukta. So simple. Tapa Prabhavat Deva Prasadacha Brahmaha Shwethashwataraha Atha Vidvat. No difficulty at all in this understanding. Okay. Now, the next one is what? Did he stop there after realizing himself? No. He invited all those Atyashramins. And to them, Provacha, this Paramam Pavitram Brahma Vidya. This Brahma Vidya, Provacha Paramam Pavitram. To the Rishi Sang, what is the Atyashrami. Now, in this way, see the beauty of this shloka. Is this only one Shwethashwataraji did like that? No, for us to report only one Shwethashwatara. But Rishi Sangha Jushtam. Those were the Vedic timings where throughout the India, everywhere, more than anything were the ashramas, wherein the in charges of heads of the ashramas, like that of Shwethashwatara Rishi, were continuously doing this work of communicating about this Paramam Pravitram Brahma Vidya to all the Atyashramins who are joining. So it's a huge movement, evolutionary revolution, continuously happening all the time. By using the word Rishi Sangha Jushtam, what is said is, like this one Shwethashwatara Rishi, thousands were doing it at that time, like our Puja Gurudev. He started his own way, the work of spreading the Brahma Vidya. But is he the only one who is doing, who has done? At this very same time, all over the country, thousands were doing. Some in big way, some in mediocre way, some in smaller way. Go and see in the various our pilgrim places. A small ashram of 5 sadhu sannyasi, बस बैठकर अपना ब्रह्म विद्या पढ़ रहे. कहीं 10 कहीं 20 लोग पढ़ रहे हैं. One small sannyasi teaching 5 people only Vedanta. It's not a less work. It's going on. Others with their capacity, tapashakti, the daiviya kripa, may be doing it for masses in big scale. Isn't it? They are doing big way. Thousands and thousands are sown the seeds of this moksha jnana. That's also going on. Small scale also going on. So some people, like the four Maharajas level, grossly they won't appear to be doing anything. But subtly they are doing so much because doing subtly is more important and more effective. Our work also in this class is more subtler than gross. Grossly, I don't do prachara that Ajao Baito Suno. But subtly, we do the prayers, we invoke the divine grace. Oh Lord, may these satsangas create such positive spiritual vibrations spread over to the entire universe that whoever are tuned, they are able to receive. They need not even know that from where these spiritual thoughts, vibrations are coming. No need. We follow Rishi Parampara. Our rishis never claimed that copyright nor wanted their name to be publicized. Their thing was the knowledge should be communicated, people should be liberated. We do the same thing through our ABC Divine channel. We're not interested in any individuals, you know, what do you call, becoming famous or anything. The Brahma Vidya should be taught. That's it. In this way, how many are doing? Tapon Maharaj never came on to the, what do you say, plains and did his work of Prachar. Imagine if one Swami Chirmananda trained by him, Gurudev, has done so much work. How much work he must be doing subtly? Socho. So Rishi Sangha Justam's meaning is that. So this sloka in this way, two things told to us. By his own tapas and daiva prasada, Shwethashwathara Rishi realized and he took up the same job of giving this Paramam Pavitram Brahma Vidya to all the Atyashrami. Second point. Third, like this, the whole country was filled with the Rishi Sangha Justam anywhere. And that nation, that world, will be safe and secure where the maximum of people in maximum places are seeking the Brahma Vidya. Not everybody is seeking the Artha Kama. When everyone seeks the Artha Kama, they destroy and they destroy others, they destroy the peace, they destroy the Prakriti, they destroy the spirituality. In this thought, why should there be any doubt? That everywhere throughout the world there should be only Adhyatmika ashramas. Each ashrama has its own 3-4 acre land, 100 people are there in it, they are doing their work there and having whatever required for their survival there only and spending the time only for Adhyatmikata. And what is the need of or use of all these your so-called scientific evolutions? Only comforts growing. For what? At the body level. All tapas shaktis are gone. It's a big loss if you ask me. Because of so many vehicles, people have stopped walking. Because of so many, what do you call, gadgets that have come, people have forgotten the skills. And the height of it is what? People stopped using their intelligence. Therefore, the artificial intelligence has come. It's not evolution, it is destruction. Mind you, you should have the subtle ability to catch it. We should never be comfortable at the body level. We have to have tapasya only. The more we become comfortable at the body level, then more time is left for us. Then we become bhogi more and more. Knowing this only, our rishis with all their capacities never discovered all these outer worldly things. जो ब्रह्म विद्या को जान सकते हैं क्या उनको आज के जो साइंटिस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी कर रहे हैं वो कर नहीं सकते थे but they saw negative result only in that therefore they never tried for that. And that's how there were minimum comforts but maximum joy with all spirituality. Today, maximum comforts with maximum misery, fear, anxiety, etc., with minimum joy. Just question yourself how many days passed that a meal you properly sat and enjoyed. One meal, one morsel of food with gratitude to the Lord for providing with all the people who have worked in bringing that food to me, with the tears in joy, with that gratitude, praying to that Anna Brahma, asking him to nourish me. How many times we had food in the last 20 years? Gone. Mind is totally blocked. Did we sit with the wife or husband or children or parents for half an hour and just casually talked, how are you? Please teach me some values. Tell me some of your experiences. Nobody is doing it. फंसे हुए सारे इसमें भोग में. 90% people, the worst of the outcome of today's world is such a speed the science and technology growing to create so many things without the knowledge for the people that how they have to be used and what is the misuse because of which we get destroyed. Without telling how the pistol has to be utilized for positive purpose and in what way it can be destructive, can we give pistol to anybody? Rifle to anybody? Science is doing that only. We are giving cell phone to the child without telling him what are its negative activities or results, what are positive. Then he will misuse it only by getting addicted. Anything for that matter. Today's worst problem, if you understand, if I have communicated to you and if you have attentively heard, is this only. Providing the things without knowing how to deal with them. For our safety, security in true sense. यंगस्टर यू गिव बाइक एंड कार वो घूमता घूमता एक दिन एक्सीडेंट करके खुद मरता है एंड देन ही गिव्स ऑल द शोक टू द पेरेंट्स. मैं तो दोनों के लिए शोक नहीं करता. बेटर ही डाइड, बेटर दे सफर सो दैट नेक्स्ट टाइम दे विल बी इंटेलिजेंट, नॉट टू गिव दैट लाइसेंस टू द चिल्ड्रन. बेवकूफों के लिए थोड़ी शोक करना है. So the Rishi Sangha Justam is such a powerful word. You got an idea how to contemplate on these Vedic mantras from that time standpoint and this time standpoint. Clear? This is the glory of the author of this, or the one through whom this Upanishad revealed, Shwethashwathara Rishi. Shwethashwathara, he always has got the white horses. Shwethashwathara. You must be training them, you must be taking care of them, you must be riding them. Or Ashwa means the Indriyas, as per our Kathopanishad, Shweta means they are Shuddha. The one whose Indriyas, Antakaranas are always knowledge oriented, not Bhoga oriented, he is a Shwetashvatara Rishi. Okay. Now I have to explain to you in exhaustive details this next one. I will give you a hint of it, you contemplate on it. If I remember it, I'll talk tomorrow or move ahead. What is it is? Shwetashvatara Rishi had his own guru. He went to the guru's ashram. Guru taught him all tapasya. He practiced all tapasya. Guru taught him all Deva Upasana for Deva Prasada. Shwetashvatara did all the Deva Upasana for Deva Prasada. Okay, two things very clear. Shwetashvatara learned from his Guru these two. The details of it. The Deva Prasada is whatever sadhanas we do, unless the Deva Krupa comes, the result will not come. Because the whole world, individual total, is run by the Maya Shakti of the Ishvara. Without Ishvara Krupa, we cannot conquer Rajotama Guna, etc., etc. We can never progress. Therefore, the Guru taught him Deva Prasada, Deva Prasada Hetu, Deva Upasana. For the sake of Anugrah of the Devata Upasana. We can never take for granted the Maya at the total level or our own ego that I have done this, I have done that, I have achieved it. You know how carefully I try to maintain. मैं ये भी ego है. हे भगवान कभी भी किसी पल भी कोई अहम आने मत दो. I know how destructive devilish it is. May you function, that's it. May you happen, that's it. The work should happen. Your grace should happen. The I should never be there anywhere. Your work should go on. इतना pleading करना पड़ता है हर पल. Otherwise, for the divine grace to flow through us, I myself, the ego itself, is the biggest enemy and obstruction. I give an idea of what is the meaning of Deva Prasadat. This can be explained for 1 hour again. The need of the Daivanugraha in combating the individual and total Maya in the form of obstacles, not allowing us to get revealed of the reality. Deva Prasada. One thing I explained to you. A hint is given, homework karo. And before that is Tapa Prabhavat. It is Tapasya. This Tapa Sabda we will study for 2 days. Tomorrow, day after. So, the Jnana Tapasya, the Karma Tapasya, the Dharma Tapasya, the Ashrama Niyama Nishtha following Tapasya, the Guru Upasana Tapasya. Tapasya is that by which purification achieved, by which the all the faculties are controlled, by which the Shuddha Sattva Guna is gained, by which what is the real goal, what should not be the goal, that clarity is understood. All that is called tapasya. And to know all of that, one has to go through all toughnesses. That's why it's called tapasya. And you understand? Today in our common sense thought, same we discussed. It is very difficult, but it is inevitable. That's called tapasya. Tapa prabhavat. The tapa is from our side, what are all the things we have to do for spirituality. In that, one part is those things which we have to sacrifice, which itself is Mahatapasya. Another part is those difficult to most things which we have to do, that is another tapasya. Like for example, सुबह 5 बजे उठना है, 4 बजे. That is a dual tapasya. One sacrificing the nidra, second is sitting for your japa and upasana. So the Nishedhatmaka tapasya, the rejecting bhoga, the Vidheyatmaka tapasya, doing the sadhana there. Tapasya is the Tyaga Pradhana, tapasya is and to be done Pradhana. So how long that Shwethashwathara Rishi must have done these tapasyas under his Guru's guidance and Deva Prasad. In the Tapa Prasad Prabhava, the listening from the Guru, the Tattva Jnana, Manana, Chintana, ये सारे तपस्या में आ जाते. You are sitting 1 hour here patiently, is Mahatapasya in this Kali. I really appreciate it, no doubt at all. So, Tapa Prabhava, Deva Prasada. He has known Brahman. No, he knew Brahman and he knows the technique of Brahman. He knows. Now, the same thing when the Atyashramis came to him, he taught them same. He made them tapasvins and he made them the upasakas. And he ensured that they also have got Brahma Vidya. And the parting thought is, work on this, realize Brahman. You also continue the same work of creating your own samstha organization and do this work of the Brahma Vidya Prachara. Learning from Shwethashwathara, in each of the batch, we don't know how many thousands of rishis have made their own ashramas and went on working. You know, like from Vyasa, how many have come and continued? From Adi Shankara, how many have continued? From Puja Gurudev, directly and indirectly, how many thousands are inspired and they have started their samstha and doing this Brahma Vidya Prachar. This is the meaning of the introduction avatarika, where the parampara से ही ब्रह्म विद्या लेने से फलदायक होता है, उसका ये explanation. Guru Parampara. We'll discuss again with Bhashya. Bhashya में आए नहीं हम. And the second one is the Adhikari. What do you mean by Atyashrami? Who is an Adhikari? That will come in the Bhashya. Bhashya is so big, I need 3 or 4 days to study for myself and to talk to you. अब इसमें इतना है, अब उपनिषद खत्म हुआ तो फिर हम कुछ टच करेंगे नहीं, like the earlier Upanishads. Therefore, at least for my satisfaction, maximum we'll try to discuss. So, Tapa Prasada Prabhavat Deva Prasadacha Brahma Shwethashwathara Hata Vidwan. Then Atyashramibhyaha Paramam Pavitram Pravacha Samyaka Rishi Sangha Jushtam. इस एक श्लोक में कितने चीजें हैं कि देखने मजा आया कि नहीं सुनकर. नहीं आया, मैं क्या करूं, मेरे को तो आ गया. ओम 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 पूर्णमदः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणम् अस्तु. धन्यवाद. Now let us study Gita for some time.